Thank you for joining me today. I'm so excited that I can share my experiences with you to help you build your following and really create raving fans. These are people that will recommend you, support you, show up for your events, advocate for the services that you're providing within their networks. I've come up with a list of ways that you can build your following and create raving fans through knowledge, loving your people, live classes, virtual offerings, community, and social media. The first way is knowledge. Become the expert, the go-to person. The doctor is in. There's lots of ways to gain knowledge that you can utilize to improve your skill sets and help your clients being more effective as a coach, personal trainer, or group fitness instructor. The first is to take college classes or obtain degrees or certifications. You can also attend conferences. There are so many good resources at conferences. I am on the team for Fitness Fest, and our conference in September is a must-see event in Arizona. There are many other conferences. I'm presenting at Move Convention this year, a dance and fitness convention. There's also IDEA, SCW, and so many others within your state as well as national and international conferences that you can go to for networking, to learn from experts, to get new ideas. It's a great way to enhance your skill set. Professional development, attending webinars like this to get ideas and then put those ideas in place to propel your business forward. Learning from colleagues. If I have a friend in fitness that is doing something that's successful, I'm going to reach out to them about that. I'm going to utilize these ideas to springboard upon to see if they're relevant and applicable to my own business so that I can grow my market. Take time to develop not only your fitness skills and abilities, but develop yourself as a business owner, develop your brand. You as a fitness instructor are your brand. So it's important to develop that brand and work on the business aspects that will help make your business successful. A lot of us are in fitness because we love exercise, we love helping other people, but we do want to make some money. So the business elements are really important to make sure that your business is built on a strong foundation. In Yuma, Arizona, where I have Healthy Fit Yuma, we've lost 2 gyms that I know of that have closed since the coronavirus and will not be reopening. And I suspect that this is going to be a challenge for small business owners across America. I keep getting messages from people asking, how can I help my business during this difficult time? Setting up the framework in advance and having the skill sets to be able to swiftly change direction based on the marketplace and the environment is really important to survival, especially as a small business owner that has much smaller pockets. Attending webinars and workshops, a great way to get information. I am participating in 2 virtual conferences right now that I am using to help improve my own skill sets and get ideas for my business and how I can grow as a small business owner and make my business more effective with my clients and more lucrative. Here at Healthy Fit, we want to help you with developing some of that knowledge. I've been offering these Fit Pro development workshops and webinars to give you ideas in a quick and easy way to get information and apply it to your business. So it's more of an information generating webinar. However, I have more in-depth programs that I'm offering for mentorship, small group trainings that enable you to utilize your skill sets and apply certain principles to elevate and grow your business. And here are some of the ones that I've been working on. Marketing for fitness professionals, good to great, improving your skill set to wow, working with special populations, branding for success, building your own business, creating your virtual studio. Participating in a short 6 to 8 week program with us at Healthy Fit will help give you the tools that you can slowly implement programs. You may come up with some great ideas at the end of this webinar, but it's the application moving forward that will help improve your business. So in these programs, we provide you not only training tools, but Q&A sessions and a group with other individuals going through the same program so that you can support each other and complete the tasks and elevate your business moving forward. Another way that you can improve your knowledge is to register and join our Healthy Fit family by becoming one of our certified coaches, personal trainers, or group fitness instructors. We have a number of programs that we offer that you can teach either one-on-one in small groups or large group settings. Bikini Body Camp is on May 17th, HIIT May 9th, Barn Yoga Shredded May 10th. The HIIT and the bar are this weekend, so if you want in on those, you need to register today. Athlete Strength Program May 16th, Healthy Fit Seniors May 23rd, MMA Cardio Kick May 30th, Stretch Mobility and Release on May 31st. Because we have a number of great programs that you can add to your toolkit, we offer a discount of half price on your second certification when you sign up for more than one at a time. You can look at our website for other dates. Becoming a master trainer is another great way to elevate your knowledge and skill set, because master trainers receive top-notch training. In many brands, they have programs enabling you to improve your skills because you're representing the brand. At a Healthy Fit, we are looking for master trainers to teach our live and online certification courses. These master trainers would also present at conferences or special events to promote our brand. Just like other master trainer programs, we do offer professional development training to help prepare you to be successful in a competitive pay scale. I've been a master trainer for several other organizations, and I know based on my knowledge of the fitness industry that we do provide you with compelling tools, but also a compelling pay scale. If you're interested in those, please reach out to me. You can contact me via email and I will send you some more information. This is one of the most important ways to create raving fans, is to love your people. If you don't love people, you are in the wrong business. I feel like my fit crew loves me but thinks I'm crazy. And you want your fitness crew to really enjoy the interaction with you, because there is so much fitness content everywhere on the internet right now. You can find fitness content for free, and you can find decent fitness content for free. But when people pay to come to your programs, they are coming for you. That's right. They are coming to work out with you and the rapport, your personality. And everyone's personality is different. And that's why many trainers can be successful, because everyone needs to have health and wellness in their life. And not everyone is going to connect with me. So there's other people out there. Utilize your personality and allow your personality to shine through. And the clients that like that personality and would normally be friends with you will gravitate towards your classes. Some ways that you can get to get your people really to follow you like a raving fan and show them that you love and care about them. Learn their names. Get to know them as people and their why. When I come early for my live classes, I ask people about their weekend, about what's going on. If they seem like they're having an off day, I'm going to ask them about that and get them to open up. And that's how that relationship, that life coaching piece that I do comes into play. But getting to know about them and why they're taking your classes will help you with their exercise compliance. Because when they fall off the wagon and they're not coming to class, or you see they're struggling with things in their life, you can reach out to them and remind them about their why. And that's part of your job as a fitness coach. Help keep them accountable to their goals. If I have clients that have dropped off the planet and I don't see them in classes, I pick up the phone and I call them or send them a text or a Facebook message to check in on them, because I care. And your clients want you to care about them. They want that care and affection of someone reaching out to them and wondering where they're at if they've been sick in bed for a couple of days and they're missing class. Celebrate their success. When you see changes in their life, whether they've switched over from drinking Gatorade in class to water, or they tell you that they are they've cut back on eating out, or they're packing their lunch every day, or you can tell that they've lost weight, or they tell you they're sleeping better. Those successes, anything related to health and wellness, definitely celebrate those with that client. It will make them feel good about the efforts that it took them to get to that place. Make it fun. I do theme classes. I do little games sometimes. I do challenges. All those things make it fun. And when people create friendships in their gym setting, they're more likely to have fitness compliance. In terms of my live gym offerings, I want to encourage you, this goes for your virtual classes also, bring your A game. Even if you're having a terrible day, you have to be on it. When you step in front of that camera or you step onto that floor to teach your class, you walk into the gym, you need to be ready to give them a rocking class. Regardless of what's going on, leave the hot mess express at home. I always like to sub for others. It gets people in the gym who are not taking your classes to get to know you. It shows that you're supporting other group fitness instructors and their programs. No one wants to cancel a class, and it gives the clients an opportunity to try something new. Guest teach at other facilities. Sometimes I set this up that I do a special class for a gym that they offer to their clients, whether it's a special Saturday class or it's for a health and wellness festival that they have, or any number of different things. It's a good way to get your name out in the community and show people what it is you have to offer. I like to promote my classes. You can do this a couple of different ways. The two ways, that primary ways that I do it, is one, through a post advertising your class, and the second being a short 30-second to 1-minute video sample of the class. I also like to do launch parties for new workouts every month. When you release a new playlist or a new workout set, you can promote that as a release party and make it really a special event. A lot of times when we do release parties, I'll ask people to bring a friend to the program, but I also give my clients guest passes to encourage them to invite their friends, because your clients are your best advertising. I can't emphasize this enough. Your clients are your best advertising. They are the ones that are going to tell their friends that Kella's kicking my butt and I love it. It's so much fun. You have to come to class. They're going to be the ones that when their friend is struggling at home and maybe hasn't told you, is going to encourage them to come back. They're the ones who are going to post their sweaty selfies in their social media for you. They can be a great tool for word of mouth. Think about all the things that you buy in your daily life and you look at reviews from other people, right? When you go on Amazon, there's reviews and you trust those reviews of other people that you don't even know. So a review from a friend is even above that. And so providing those passes, those free passes, encourages them to invite friends. And you can even offer some sort of special gift, a freebie of some kind if they bring a friend. Consistency club. This is something I've done for a long time. When people come to my classes, they get checked off on a card. When the card has 20 checks on it, they can submit that into a monthly drawing for the monthly prize. So it's an ongoing thing. If someone only comes to class twice a week, well, in a 4-week month, they would have 8 punches. So it would take them almost 2 months to fill the punch card. But this is something to encourage them to come to class consistently and reward them for that behavior. And theme workout parties. This is fun. I've done all kinds of things. I'm sure you have some great ideas as well. Glow in the dark parties, 80s parties, themes around holidays. Like we just had Cinco de Mayo. You can theme not only the dress and encourage people to dress up, but you can also theme your music as another option. That's a little bit more work. But if you're into that, it's a great way to get people excited. Virtual offerings, some of the things apply the same that you're doing in the live setting. You can transfer over to virtual offerings, but some things that I want to speak to specifically is how to build those raving fans in your virtual setting. So one of the ways that you can support your clients and create raving fans is with accountability groups. Depending on your setup, maybe you use something like Facebook. A lot of people do that. Or if you have a specific app that you're using, or through your website. They're depending on how fancy your systems are. Probably the easiest and the one that people are using most often across all types of business are the Facebook groups. And so this is a way for you to support your virtual as well as your live classes through ongoing communication with your clients. I often offer some free challenges, and this is a great way to build that following virtually. Offer a free challenge, a 5-day challenge, a week, 10 days, 2 weeks at the most is usually what I do for a free challenge. You create some sort of challenge and have people check in, and it's even more fun if you offer some sort of prize because that will get people talking about it, posting about it, and get word out about your specific offering. If you can offer something of service and support through that challenge, people are more likely to join you for live classes, for virtual classes, for one-on-one training, whatever it is that your other programming is. And the entry point is that free challenge. One of the keys there is to make sure that in terms of building that following and building that ongoing communication is that you get some sort of information from the individuals participating, either through putting them in a special group on Facebook to be able to communicate them through Messenger and through posting, or collect their email address so that you can communicate with them later. A couple of different ways that you can interact with people and grow following online is to create calls or live events like this one using Zoom, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. There's a number of different Vimeo. I didn't put that on there. There's a whole laundry list of different ways that you can create a following. I like Zoom for training type events because I can communicate with you and I can see your face and interact with you verbally, not just through chat. When you are doing live events like through Facebook or YouTube, the individual can see you and you're growing your following, and you can encourage them to comment in the chat. But unless you have an administrator to engage with those individuals who are commenting on the chat, it can become difficult in having that engagement during the actual event. Most of the engagement and the back and forth with the individuals is going to be after. However, the beauty of having things on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram is is that it's going to follow up. It's going to come on people's feeds and they can share content and repost. And this is a way for you to get outside of your existing following of people you know and build following outside your own network. I did a Facebook Live yesterday. I was a guest on another page, and I would say 99% of the individuals on that page had no idea who I was. However, I'm getting my name out and my brand out through that participation in that on that page, and people are commenting and tagging. Pardon me. And so this is a great way to build your following outside your network for free. So there is a balance between offering free things and offering paid things. And when you're trying to build following, you do have to offer some free things. Free workout samples, free demos, a free challenge, or some other kind of freemium. For my, I'm a nutritionist, and as a nutritionist, one of my freemiums I offer is a meal plan, a 1-week meal plan. So people can kind of see how that can help them change habits in their life. Cross-posting is really helpful. So you can have a Zoom call and you can post it through Facebook Live. You can post it to a page, plus you can post it to any number of groups. So if you have an event going on, you could post it to the event page. You could post it to a group that you belong to, like an accountability group, or I have a virtual studio group. So you could multi-post all in one. And this is a great way to work smart, not hard, to build that following and to build engagement. There are also lots of tools for cross-posting. I love for short posts. I use Hootsuite a lot because it will cross-post to, I have like 20 different sites that I use for my social media, and I can post to all 20 with one click. So it's a great way to save time and get the job done to communicate and grow followers. Educational chats, hosting workshops, podcasts, webinars. These are great ways to get yourself known, not only in your community, but outside of your community. You can offer, have guest speakers come on and chat with you, whether this is a Zoom call. You could do Facebook Lives with more than one host. And this is a great way to Share connections. So you find some sort of synergy with somebody else. Maybe you have a health and wellness topic. You're talking about how sleep, for example, impacts health and wellness. And so you contact the local sleep center and have an individual from the sleep center or a doctor from there answer questions about sleep, and you can provide sleep tips and explain how it helps your body recover and energy levels, etc. So you create this synergy, and so you're getting all these clients from this side who are watching the webinar because maybe they know the sleep doctor and they send out content, and the sleep doctor is getting all the people on your side. And so you have this collaboration that can really help you grow your network because you're getting new contacts and people who are learning about you and the knowledge and skills that you have to offer. I have to emphasize, I did talk a lot about free offerings. Don't give away the farm, okay? So if you have 5 pieces of content that you're delivering in a particular week, maybe like 20%, 1, maybe 2 at the most of your content pieces or your things that you're producing should be free, because you don't want to flood the market with free things and then people will not value the things that you're offering when you give everything away for free. So I'm going to encourage you that it's a careful balance. I encourage you to give things away, but not everything. All right, because you are in the business of making money, and a smart business person doesn't work for free. Use hashtags to organize content and help you build followers. There's a couple ways to do this. You could do searches and see kind of what comes up with a certain hashtag and find followers through using hashtags of similar content. And you can also use analytics to determine the best times to post. So if you have a Facebook page or an Instagram business page, you can see posts and how many people viewed the post, how many people clicked through at different times of the day. And so you can experiment to reach your target market better and create those raving fans that are going to interact with you more by posting when they're going to see it. Because you can have some amazing posts, but if you post it during a dead time, like Friday is not a good day for social media posts in general. So the return on your investment for a Friday post is you should still post, but you're not going to get the same follow through, the same bang for your buck. And I typically wouldn't do any advertising on a Friday, for example. But you can look at your analytics for your target market and determine, based on your market, when the best time and day it is for you to post so that people will see your posts. Community. This is a great way to build raving fans because people love a servant heart. And I have a servant heart and I give a lot to my community. This is why I started a 501c3 to go along with my fitness business to be able to offer programs in my community. And one of those programs was Party in the Park, which you see a flyer on the slide here for that. I've also done Walk Wednesday, community events that I get community support from other businesses that pay me to deliver the fitness content so that I can provide it free to the end user. In exchange, those organizations are getting free advertising on my social media, in my videos, at the live event. I even invited certain levels of sponsors to come out to the event and do a commercial for the individuals participating. This is a great way to get word out. And this will also help build your following because sponsors will share information about those events through their website, their email marketing, they'll put out flyers at their locations. And so again, you're reaching a whole nother field of raving fans, people that will be interested in your products or your services, and you can grow your network. I've done a lot of work partnering with philanthropies, partnering with organizations in the community. I've done fundraisers for domestic violence shelters and the food bank and a number of other different organizations. And this partnership, I can talk about how I'm giving back in the community. And again, I'm helping someone else and they're sharing their network with me. So people that support a particular organization like the domestic violence shelter, they come to my event and they say, oh, the Healthy Fit is amazing because they support this organization that's important to me. And so I'm going to in turn support them with a business. And so it's kind of a reciprocal exchange there as well. You can have a business host an event. So you come to an office or a location, a restaurant, and provide a service of a fitness or a wellness talk or whatever your piece of business may be related to health and wellness, your skill set. And they promote that event. And oftentimes I'll even get paid to do the event. Or they'll foot the bill for all of the food and refreshments and advertising and whatnot. So that's a great way to get out in the community. Partnering with other fitness professionals, you can do a joint event that you do more than one type of workout or more than one type of programming, and you both promote together. Two heads are better than one. It makes the work a lot easier, and you get generally a better engagement and excitement about programs that are shared. I've participated in dance party events with a bunch of Zumba pros and pound pros that I know, and I'm not certified in either. I did some of my dance formats, and we had almost 300 people at these events because of the number of fitness instructors that came together to produce the event and all of the people that came just to have an amazing time. Participate in networking events. Two of the groups that I've belonged to for a very long time that are not related directly to fitness, which is good because you want people who are not in your business to buy your services, are the American Businesswomen's Association and Chamber of Commerce. Those are great places to network and teach people about what you have to offer. Social media. I have whole programs on social media and how to execute different types of social media. So this is a high level overview. Time your posts to reach your audience. Use hashtags. We talked about that. Instagram recommends at least 11 hashtags. You don't need that many in Facebook, but they're really helpful for categorizing content. Respond to each and every comment or response on your post. In the analytics and the algorithms, this interaction boosts your post up, but it also creates that relationship or rapport with the person on the other end of the computer. Post at least once a day. And the best way that I recommend doing this, if you can, is to auto post. Plan posts. You can even plan posts for the entire week. Themed posts of things that you're going to talk about. Write up the posts and post those. And then if you decide you're doing something fun and you want to post something extra, it's like bonus, right? Comment on at least 3 of your followers' posts each and every day. Again, it's a two-way street. If all you're doing is pushing your content at other people, there's no engagement. It's a one-way relationship. relationships. This is relationship marketing. Relationship marketing is building that rapport. It's a two-way street. So you have to be able to communicate, give as well as receive. So comment on other people's posts, engage, not just like, oh, nice job, yeah, you look great, but actually engage in a conversation. That's how you develop that relationship. Social media is relationship marketing. Follow others. I usually look for 3 to 5 new followers, or people that I'm going to follow each and every day, on topics that I'm interested in, to either be able to share their content or engage in conversation with. And so that is one way that I help build that following. If you provide interesting content back, they're going to follow you. Use scroll stoppers. So I don't know about you, but when I'm going on my phone, you know, you have a few minutes, you're scrolling, and maybe you find something, like you're scrolling and maybe you see something like, oh, this looks interesting. That's a scroll stopper, right? That's what we want to have happen, because there's lots of posts in there and people are in the habit of scroll. So some ways that you can get them to stop the scroll. One is having an interesting photo. And 2 is that your first 2 lines of content, your caption or your opening statement, is like, interesting, right? Because it's that intrigue that is going to make them want to click the more button to read the rest of your post. We've gone over a lot of different ways to create raving fans through increasing, enhancing your knowledge, getting out in the community, building your fan base in your live class offerings, building a fan base virtually, using social media. It's all great. I hope you came up with some really good ideas of things like, oh, I should try that. But if you don't do anything with it after we get off this webinar, it's not going to help you. It's just going to be this great idea that maybe you put on a notepad, right? And then you left it on your desk and you never do anything with. So what I want you to do is to create an action plan, a list of just 3 things that you are going to do as a result of this training with a deadline. This will help you take action and propel yourself forward. Because if you leave the workshop and you just have a list of ideas, it hasn't been helpful. It's just been informational, like, oh, that's good information. I want you to apply it to your business, to create raving fans, to build your following so that you can have a more successful business. I thank you for your attention today. I appreciate you for joining me for this webinar. I will open it up to any questions if you want to unmute yourself or put something in the chat. You can always reach out to me. I'm very accessible on social media or email. I'll see you next time.